The Giro, oh man, I just made an epic video about stage 9 Giro. Egan the vegan Bernal destroying, blitzkrieging the peloton. I uploaded it 4 times. Every time, bang, bang, gets taken down, blocked because of copyright. That was, I was excited in that video. And if you can't see the video, the narration just doesn't make sense. Makes me look crazy than I already am, but how did you see that stage 9? This is what we're going to talk about. Can't use any video footage, unfortunately. Oh wow, that was epic. Rim breaks for the win. Just like I said, I predicted, Egan was going to win this without question. There's no rivals. He's just looking fresh in the face. His parasympathetic nervous system looks the best out of the GC contenders. Even you got, babyface Remco looking haggard after today's stage. I don't mean that in a bad way. He just looks haggard after today's stage, which is a normal physiological response. Such a grueling stage in the cold and the gravel and the uncertainty and a lot of neurohormonal aspects there of being on a disc brake bike and having a neurohormonal trigger, seeing Egan Bernal, the favourite. Imagine that. Imagine the neurohormonal aspects there. You've got the Tour de France champion, the guy to beat. You're telling yourself, if I just hold his wheel, we're going to make it rain. We're going to make it freaking rain, man. But then looking down at your bike and your road is a ting, ting, ting. If you own a disc brake road bike, a high-end disc brake road bike, I shouldn't say high-end, but high price tag, because they're not high-end quality, it's low-end quality. I've got 2 S-Works SL7s, and my heart goes out to Remco having to ride the SL7. I'm sure, though, that they, in my opinion, from owning 2 SL7 S-Works bikes, that the pros get a different frame, because the amount of flex in the SL7 S-Works, and it's just so cumbersome. There's no way, in my opinion, as a racer of 24 years and owner of these bikes, that they're using stock product. They have to be stiff. They're not race bikes. They're ridden by racers for marketing reasons, but they're not race bikes. So knowing that, having that neurohormonal backlog going on there, that discussion with the central governor system, and looking at Egan Bernal with Di2 Dura Ace rim brake with lightweight wheels, tubular wheels, which I've got a pair myself, and they ride incredible, in terms of like race only. Who cares if you get a flat tire, broken spoke thing? They're just incredible wheels. And so every time he accelerates, Remco's ridden that bike set up before with his old tarmac rim brake. He knows the sensation. He knows the neurohormonal aspect Egan's feeling, and now he's got this new neurohormonal aspect he's feeling because he's on disc brakes, and that neuromuscular facilitation crossover. Because Remco's quite young, it's not as bad as a seasoned rider like Valverde, who's also, you never know what he can win. He could win the Worlds, he could win the Giro. On any day, you never know what Valverde could pull off. Peter Sagan. Those older riders who have been around a lot longer on rim brakes, their neuromuscular facilitation out the saddle, the flick of the gears and the brakes and just that neuromuscular facilitation which precedes the neurohormonal aspect there. Then going to disc brakes, in their head they're just going, why are we riding this shitty product? And so Remco doing incredible work by not letting that get to him. So it's amazing. But anyway, but Egan Bernal, let's get back to that. High carb. He's not full vegan. He's mostly vegan. He just he's got that sarcopenic contractile tissue aesthetic going on there, which means pure road cyclist, 5K marathon look going on there. Just amazing conditioning, big VO2 max, Zeppelin-sized lungs. And you see when he flicked it in the big dog, he just hit that Di2 9170 shifter, bang, into that big dog and out the saddle, spitting, literally slipping. His Conti competition tubular is just spitting chunks of Tuscan gravel out the back there. Italian gravel. I'm not sure it's Tuscan, but it sounds cool. Just spitting that's how much power he's got. That's how much reserves. That's how good his glycogen petitioning is in his quadriceps, his contractile tissue. He's just making it rain on the gravel behind. Literally making it rain gravel because his glycogen petitioning is so enhanced. His contractile tissue is on command. Just bang, bang, firing it up. The ATP, the glycolysis, the mitochondria, just enhanced efficiency. Bang, bang, spitting. Literally spitting gravel out the back. going forward, put 7 seconds into him in that little short section of road. 7 seconds into World Tour riders in their peak of their game. That's insane, you know. That's exciting to see. So that was fantastic riding, and it was really fair riding. Everyone's like, there's no argy-barges, no like crossing over the road and chopping people off this stupid schoolboy antics. So there's none of that, or none of that we saw. But just the heads of state cranking it up, man, just turning up the intensity. Bam! That's the sort of racing we want to see. That racing with passion, and the Team Sky Ineos train just sit on the front. Was it Martinez? Just, man, making them all proud, just going for it, man. Can you imagine, like, Martinez just on the rivet, hemoglobin just poof, through the roof, just going as hard as get. That's the instructions from Brailsford to DB, Daddy DB, Daddy Dave, just saying, Martinez, mate, this is, I think, your first year contract with Sky, Ineos, make us proud, son, make us fucking proud, you know. And he's just thinking, yeah, I'm just gonna make Daddy proud today. He's just, boom, he's just hitting that Brailsford effect. And go off, and then launching Egan into the stratosphere, and he's just like, it's like Egan could attack from the base of the climb. The aggression he had, the passion, the spitting of the gravel. Egan could have done a Froome, could have done a Flanders, attack from bottom of the climb, in my opinion. But again, there's no need to do that. There's no need to be greedy. There's no need to like make the race overtly hopeless for everybody else. The best race, the most exciting race, is how Egan Bernal rides it. Tour de France 2019. Let Alaphilippe, the French local boy, yeah, a little Frenchy boy, let him have the baguette yellow jersey girls. It's all good. And then on the last day, come home. This is Egan's first ever stage on the Grand Tour. First ever stage on the Grand Tour. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, he wins the Tour de France. And the first time he ever wins a stage is in the Giro in Italy. So it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. That is the deal there. Natasha?
Yeah, I'm just wondering where my smoothie is.
I don't know where your smoothie. Where is it?
You
go?
seen the job?
I don't see the judge. I too much another ball. I can't see nothing.
Oh, right, yeah.
So if you camera on, it is.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's maybe in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, look.
You know. But yeah, what a ride. What an incredible ride there. Schoolboy, sarcopenic contractile tissue aesthetic, high cadence, rim brakes, wheels from 2013, brake system from 1896. I mean, like, what more? And high carb, low fat diet, massive amounts of sugar. What more of the Duran Rider protocol do we have to have on display? You know, and my ego's just like 7 watts per kilo right there. So it's just cool to see. It's just cool to see the old school techniques being applied today. And it was disc brake aerobike hoo-ha just dissolved out the window with this dominating ride. It's really cool to see. But anyway, I predicted Team Sky's going to win. I hope they win. I hope Egan has all safety. I hope all the riders have safety. We saw, I think Mohoric had that massive crash on his disc brake bike. The rear caliper locked up too much when he grabbed the brake to swerve around a hole or something. And the front wheel hit something. Or maybe his front wheel locked up, who knows. Bad crash, out of the race, concussion. That's no fun for anyone. Hope he gets well. I think disc brakes are dangerous because they can lock up. They're too unpredictable. I mean, for everyday riders like you and me on the dirt and gravel, they're great, you know, because we're not doing 120k down the hill and just absolute razor's edge effect. You know, we can, you know, it's not as bad for us. But in the pro level, man, when you're going that quick and you're dependent on braking consistency, disc brakes are dangerous. Hydro disc brakes are dangerous at that level. For noobs who are just cruising around, yeah, they are. But for the World Tour riders, I'd say they're dangerous. Anyway, that's another video. Egan, the vegan, almost vegan, Bernal, dominating there in the Giro. It's going to be another one for Team Sky, Ineos. And I'll be stoked with that. And some of you guys know there's no way they can win. Duran will never show up about rim brakes and cadence and carbs and sarcopenic schoolboy contractile tissue aesthetics. Anyway, it's pretty cool.